Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you guys are all having a great day. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start leveraging these little mini video messages because I know it's sometimes it's very hard for other people to attend meetings to get a lot of this information. At the same time, I know you don't want to read a long scripture, so everything's based around making it simple, fun, and easy. So with this video, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and break down just a couple things that I feel is very important for all the members, especially the new members in this team, to really know. And it's important to know the direction in which we're going. So where we've been, where we are now, and where we're going. So a lot of you guys that are new to the chat, you guys are seeing that we do have some members. We put a lot of information, a lot of knowledge about the markets. Right now at the moment, we are about a 30-person chat-ish. But if you were here before, and I know some people that are currently in the chat, some old timers, I'd like to say, some of us that we've been around, you know what this was prior to, let's just say starting maybe around March, right? So just right before March, we had almost 100 people in this chat, right? So I would probably say maybe around maybe January, February. And the way that it worked is that everybody would contribute value, right? This was a value added chat. Aside from all the platforms and the programs, which is the main thing we need to be utilizing. So, and I'm going to talk about here that in a second, and just so there's absolute clarity on what you are subscribing to, right? Within the chat, within the community, this is a way for us to keep each other in check. This is how we keep each other informed. This is how we get each other moving and the ball rolling, right? Straight tribal knowledge all the way through. So when we used to have a larger presence, we'd have more people contributing information, a lot of knowledge, a lot of facts, and that just kept everybody, always generating questions, always looking new research, always staying on top. And that's what allowed a lot of us to profit. Some of us have had very nice breakthroughs, right? It's been a struggle for a part, but then after consistency and consistent action, at some point you are going to get that breakthrough that kind of just shifts you to the next level. So, what we are here to do is we help each other to get to that point. Now, to get to that point, I think it's very important for me to reiterate that this is not my show, right? Even though I am the owner of my own business, as you are yours, this chat is not my show. This is for us, right? So how much value do you think you'll be receiving if it's just me putting things on the wall versus everybody contributing to it as a whole? Straight tribal knowledge. So what I'm asking is, don't be a leecher. Do not just leech information. Don't just sit there and take the knowledge. Don't say nothing. Don't apply it. And don't contribute. Don't do that, right? This is not me giving information to you guys. This is everybody doing their part to help each other out. And that's the expectation that I want to set. So if we really want to get this thing running, just like we had previously done, and this message goes specifically for the new people, understand that what we're going to do is we're going to try to cultivate emotion for us to start getting closer, start building a bond, because that's the only way it's going to work. If we don't build a bond together, we're not going to open conversations easy. We're not going to discuss easier, right? It's just going to be a whole bunch of foreign people in a chat that all just know one or two people. And that's not the group dynamic that's going to ensure your success. Everybody in this chat has a role, right? It is your duty, your responsibility to contribute to the tribe. And that is how we cultivate more wins, more money, more happiness, just more wholesomeness, togetherness. That is what the main reason behind a community-driven program is for. Otherwise, you can just use the tools and just call it a day. But I'll go ahead and get to the tools here in a second in this next clip. So what we are, guys, is B is the name of the platform. So we are a very tiny subgroup within the entire whole. The Wolfpack is just a smaller chat of people within our own little network that's just starting. But the main thing I want you guys to utilize is not my teachings. Absolutely not. It's not my calls. Definitely not. You need to be leveraging the content that's in your back office. There's plenty of content on crypto from actual experts, not myself, that know what they're talking about and know what they're doing. So you need to plug yourself into the back office and utilize everything that they got. Second, you also have a Shift app. If you purchase the bronze package, you have a Shift app. And if you're not using it, that's failure on our part as far as the onboarding to make sure that you're on it and know how to use it. But you need to start using it because that is really what's going to help your journey. If you don't use it, then you're not going to really start understanding the whole concept of trading because it goes beyond just knowing what coins to purchase. You got to learn the charts, entry points, stop losses, take profits. There's a whole scale that's really going to make you a successful trader and an investor, right? So let's just say for the person that's here just for crypto, Forex is going to help you understand crypto, right? The way I know crypto is because I understand the charts and then use the charts to get a crypto analysis on when to buy, when to sell, and all that stuff. And we also do have a package called Relic for if you want to upgrade to the crypto package. I know a lot of you guys are just on bronze, but Relic is the one that you want for that one. And we can have a discussion on that as well. But the main point is everyone needs to be utilizing the resources that B has provided for us. Do not rely on my information. There's going to be times where I'm not going to have meetings. There's going to be times where I'm not going to be available. And I am not the person that you're going to have to lean on all the way through. So now that you understand that you have tools available, right? There's two sides to the business. There's actual implementation of the products that you're subscribed to. And then there's the building. So to me, I'm a builder. And I utilize the tools that B gives me as well. And I want to do, it is very important to talk about building because if we don't add new energy to the group, you better believe it's going to die. I am not going to just post things for everybody. I'm not going to post, nobody reply, nobody respond, nobody interact. That's not what I'm going to do, right? So the key to this engine, this vehicle, this financial vehicle that we have is going to highly depend on how much motion we put into it, how much goes into it as a whole, how many people are contributing to it, right? Momentum is huge. You want to be hearing from more than just myself. I promise you that, right? So you need to do your part. Right. And for those who want to build passive income, guys, this is an amazing opportunity. I've built myself some good passive income over the last company that I was chilling. I was striving for more. But that passive income, just by delivering the value of the things that people already want, is incredible. And not only that, but it really motivated me and pushed me as a leader. I can see financial freedom in my future. Definitely within Vision, within Grasp. I will highly motivate a lot of you guys just to help onboard people, right? And it's not recruiting. Don't even think of it like that, right? You are bringing people into a situation that you know they were going to get value because of the culture that we've cultivated, right? The culture that we've started, which is why it's important to show up to specific calls. Maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that we're having calls, and we are going to talk about content related things, but I think it's important that we build a bond. Building on that bond is going to allow you to bring somebody into the business a lot comfortable, knowing that the value is here. Again, do not leech. Do not just look at information. Don't be that person that doesn't contribute. Just don't be the person that just looks at the chat all day long and we just don't know you, right? Interact. Get people on your side. There's more people that you need to learn from aside from me, right? So cool. Now that we got that part out of the way, we tend to mix a little bit of the some of you call it maybe like foo-foo calls or some of those like getting to know spiritual calls, because that's really just understanding who we are, as a whole, who you're working with, who you have on your side. This network is filled with a whole bunch of 6, 7, 8-figure earners that can help you, whether it's taxes, whether it's real estate, whether it's e-commerce, it doesn't matter. We got people talented from all walks of money making, of anything. So it's also important that we introduce you into the whole network so you can start going at it like that. Right? You guys put in half the time, you're going to get half the results. Not everybody in this chat that starts off with us is going to continue. But let me make something very important. If you're expecting results from this 1 month, just 1 month, even 2 months, I'm sorry, that's not the philosophy that's really going to get you there. right? You might get lucky and get a few cryptos to pop off, but it's not sustainable. It's the consistency. It's the how much are we doing this together? How much can we keep contributing? How much can we keep getting the tribe moving forward, right? So this is, I want you to think long term about this. Don't just subscribe 1 or 2 months and then think because you didn't get rich that it doesn't work. I will tell you right now, subscribing for less than, at least 5-6 months will do you no justice, right? It can get you lucky, but let me say that. A couple perks of bringing people into the business is that if you bring in 2 people, just 2 people, you will no longer have to pay the monthly cost of being a part of our program. You are free. You are chilling. You can consume the content, and then you don't have to pay. That's 2 friends that want to learn with you. That's that's the best way. Also, when you have friends that are working this with you, it makes everything a lot more fun. But what I'm trying to say is, as a builder, what I'm doing, guys, is I'm trying to set the stage here. I'm trying to set the stage so you understand that you have the support when it comes to the financial markets. You have the support. I am not going to be your full-time teacher. That I'll tell you, I will not be that. Right? That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here just to point you to the right direction. That's all I'm here to do. I'm going to point you into the content. That is what I'm here to do. And that's all you're here to do for anybody that you onboard. You just want to bring them in and then introduce them to the resource. It's going to be up to them ultimately, and it's going to be up to you ultimately to utilize it. And if you don't, you don't. Don't expect a result. But it's up to you to utilize it at the end of the day. But this is not, it's not a program that you have to put in countless hours and you have to, sacrifice some. It's not that, guys. But you do have to sacrifice something. Absolutely. Now, I'm going to make it important for us to keep showing up consistently twice a week, right? If we meet twice a week, then definitely is a great move as a unit. Think of the greater whole. We're trying to build a party here, guys, right? So 2 times a week, I hope everybody can come to those meetings just so we get some camaraderie going and we learn how to move the needle forward, because I promise you, the more value that you contribute to somebody else, it's going to reflect your pockets at the end. So I do have other topics that I do want to talk about, but I'm going to go ahead and put that on a separate clip. But I do want to thank you guys, and I want to let you guys know that this is the very, very beginning. All right, we are just starting. Don't think because we have a few people, this thing ain't going to grow back out to be 100 people like we did just a few months ago. Those were the times. And honestly, if you guys are in this chat and if you guys make it to this part of the video, please go ahead and drop something in the comments that maybe like a memory, a thought, or your experience. Because we've been together for over a year now, right? So if you're new coming in, just know that you have some veterans. We've been together for over a year. A lot of us have made a good chunks of money, and this is only the beginning. So, veterans, we're bringing in new people. The way that the legs worked out, they're tied underneath you. So we're all working together, right? We're all interdependent of each other. So realize that, guys. I appreciate you, each and every one of you guys. Thank you for taking that first step for yourself. Now I'm going to go ahead and let you know that we are here for the long run. We are here for the success, and I can't wait to see you guys flourish. So let me know if you have any questions. We got multiple leaders that you can always count on. And then let's take it from there, guys. Let's have fun. So I'll follow up with another video with a different topic here for you guys soon. Have a great day, guys.